This video is brought to you by G2A.com for cheap games, MSP and PSN codes. And powered by Elgato Gaming. For the best gameplay capture out there, pick up an Elgato today. Links in the description.
Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here. Welcome to another episode of the Portsmouth Road to Glory career mode in FIFA 16. And today, finally, we're going to make it to the January transfer window. So transfers are coming back. Before we get there though, we have the dreaded end of December. Of course, the last few games leading up to the January transfer window, which if you've been paying attention to my career modes over the journey, you know I historically am terrible in these games. I don't know why, but I just always seem to do shit in the games that lead up to a January transfer window. All the fucking time. I don't know why. I don't know if it's written in the game to be just that little bit more difficult, but whatever. Either way, we've got Sheffield Wednesday and we've got Bournemouth to play. I'm going to sim this game against Charlton and then finally we are in January. We are also looking to try to take top spot back because of course we've got the FA Cup starting pretty soon. Of course, we want to be ready for that. And yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. The first game we play will be against Sheffield. It's going to be a rainy day at Hillsborough apparently in this game as well. Or not Hillsborough, of course, it's Forest Park Stadium, but whatever. But it's going to be Sheffield Wednesday versus Portsmouth in the rain. My fully fit, strongest starting 11 going up against them. I've got Pav on at right wing. I'm going to play one more game with him to see if he can come up with a bit of magic to save his right wing spot. If not, Augustine's going to go there full time. Alright then, first game today, Sheffield Wednesday versus Portsmouth. Only this game and Bournemouth that we're playing today, and then we're on to transfers. That's a tackle from Pav on. Oh, there we go, that's what we want to see. And we're going to send away Armstrong here, we're going to knock it forward for him. Hopefully he can set something up here, he's going to cut inside there nicely. Set it up for... Why do you stop running, you fucking idiot, Johnson? That's a nice header from Bonavacia, done well to win it for Rybland now. Can he turn around here? Yes, he not really here. Johnson... Get it back for Rybland. No, I'm not sure about that passing. Johnson, you're really starting to shit me off today. You're having a bad start to this episode. All we got to do is pick out that big man. Pick him out. Webster. Not bad there. Header. Another save by Westwood. Again, it was a little too far. We had to make him run for it. So that was that then. A bit of a dull game. And yeah, hopefully things can pick up in the second. You never know. They might actually do just that. Bonavacia, bang. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. A second save by Westwood. We are literally just kicking it straight at this cunt. Oh, fucking excellent. Abner loses the header, and it's 1-0. Take a look at this. The cross comes in. Abner's there. Thought he could have dealt with it, but no, he can't because, again, he's fucking let me down. Abner is really just killing me when it actually comes to defending as a left-back in recent episodes. Oh, that's a bad slide tackle. I know it is. It's right in the back of him, but is it a red? Yeah, it is. This day is getting worse and worse. What is it about the end of the fucking December? I can't play well in any good games. Run it, run it, run it. Right-hand side now. Come on. We got Daniel Johnson. Squeeze it in for him. There we go. Nice little maneuver that. Very good, but I still don't have... Is he onside here? Schwab, bang! Yes! 1-1! Alright, Kenny Prince. I just kept on running with Johnson. In the end, finally, Schwab got open. It was great. I was trying to get it to Bogger, but the pass just... It was never there, unfortunately. But finally, we got it. Bonavacia just finds a pass there. Nice. Can we get it back to Bonavacia? We're in stoppage time now. He holds it up just. Gets that pass in. Not well. Johnson. Fouled. Surely. Please. Anything. He's fucking running. He's falling over everybody. Incredible stuff. And I think that might... be it. Bonavacia, touch, hold it up, please. No, we lose it because he can't control it. That's fucking terrific. And I think that could be it. Do we get another chance to get the ball back? Please, we got to. Bonavacia gets it back again. Finally, he just keeps on winning it back. Schwab with a nice turn. The referee calls for time. Fuck you in your yellow shirt, you prick. You, I don't know. Fucking 3 minutes of stoppage time. It'd been going on for a while. I'm just fucking annoyed. We were on the attack. We could have got it. But no, we got a draw from it. More than I thought I was going to get, to be totally honest, as the game was going on. But we were able to pick one up. An equaliser through that man, Kenny Prince Schwab, in the 80th minute. Player ratings now, and man of the match went to no one from my team, actually. It went from, or should I say it went to their keeper, obviously. But still, all the time, whenever there's a man of the match and it doesn't go to one of my players, like 80 to 90% of the time it goes to the other team's goalkeeper. It's funny. It's a trend I seem to be noticing, but still. Our highest rated players were Daniel Johnson, Kenny Prince Schwab, and a few other players like Daniel Bentley as well. And yeah, I think that my man in the match for this game probably going to go to Daniel Johnson. He picked up the goal, made a very nice run that actually set up Kenny Prince Schwab as well, and then had a very good involvement in the game. And so did Bonavacia. Pavon actually was all right today at right wing too, but do I think he did enough? Do I think he did enough to actually keep the right wing spot? I'm going to say no. I think I'm going to start Augustine from now on. Again, a game that I didn't play my best in. I didn't get a lot of the rub of the green, if you will. And it's just fucking the end of the bloody December. I definitely felt it. It was just like, this is such a typical game leading up to the January transfer window. But anyway, we've now got an away game against Bournemouth. So that's going to be at the, whatever it's called, the bloody, whatever their stadium's called. But yeah, it's going to be away. It's going to be an actual stadium. But here we go then, guys. We've got the game against Bournemouth coming up at the Vitality Stadium. That's right. For a second, I thought it was like the Vicarage or the something stadium, but I swear, like, no, that's someone else. Anyway, got confused. It's the Vitality Stadium. All right, cool. And we're playing Bournemouth, who, by the way, a former Premier League team, fallen relegated to the Championship, and they are 13th in the Championship right now. They are very unlikely to be any threat of getting promoted back to the Premier League either. So that is crazy stuff, but yeah, they're definitely not doing that great in the Premier League, but we still know they were a Premier League team at one point. Probably still have quite a fair few of the players that they had in the Premier League, so they're still a decent team in my eyes. Got to be careful. Here we go. But here we are then, going up against Bournemouth, looking at their team, and I'm definitely noticing some seriously good talent. Like, for example, you've got Matt Ritchie, one of the best players in the world, absolutely. And I'm not just saying that because he's going to Newcastle. Anyway, we've got Mings, Gradel, and a bunch of other players. A good strike force, a very pacey team too. But here we go. Final game that we're actually going to play in this episode, and then we're going to focus on transfers when we get to January. Hopefully we can do the exact same thing to him, though. Look at this gap. Look at this gap. Bonabasia. Is he onside here? He better be Augustine. Save. Oh my God, we went for the bicycle kick when it was miles away from him and wasn't even in the air. Oh my. Wow. What a hit from Max Gradel. I don't get too angry when I get beaten like that. Seriously, a goal like that is just wow. You just have to watch. You really just have to watch. Set it up. One more, please. One more. Yep. Hit that. Across goal. Ooh, that could have been nice. It just was off target. And now I am starting to get a little disappointed because fucking Bournemouth have done nothing in this game apart from that one amazing strike by, I thought he had the ball there. Christ. Apart from that one amazing strike from Gradel, they've done fuck all. Oh, fucking Christ. Yeah, no... Oh, beaten in the post. I'm now super fucking convinced. I don't think I'm playing that badly. But to be losing 2-0 to a wonder strike, and now this. Shot after shot that kept getting blocked and kept going back to Bournemouth players. And then to be beaten at the near post like that, Daniel Bentley, what are you talking about? I'm now convinced that there is something written in the game that you do fucking terribly toward the end of the bloody December month. You do not fucking... I cannot do anything leading up to the fucking January transfer window. Oh, Coco, he got tackled, but in the end it's alright. Augustine skips past one. We'll go the whole way, Kenny, surely. Nope. Cook's apparently faster than Augustine. That's fair enough. I mean, obviously. Abner, come on. We can... I still think, Abner, just go the whole way. Play him through. And strike. Johnson. There we go. We've got one. We've got one. All right, nice. Come on. Let's see if we can pick up a second. Okay, maybe we can get something. Maybe we can. We've already come back down, or we've already came back from a deficit before in this episode. Can we do it a second time? Come on, Johnson. Go. I see Schwab. Send him away. Maybe. Keep on running there. Keep on running. Man, I'm smashing the RB button. Get it back in to Schwab. Turn. Go. Slide tackle. Poor! Penalty! Surely, yes! Oh my God, what a turnaround! Of course, he still needs to score this, but I need to just... Oh, I'm not sure about that. It's enough! Keeper doesn't move. We've got this back. 2-2. Did not put an awful lot of power on this. In the end, the placement had to be pretty decent. And even in the end, the placement wasn't that great. But the keeper didn't dive. It's actually 2-2. We've scored 2 goals in 6 minutes. I don't think we're going to get the time to do anything special. We need to head it down straight away. Come on. Nah, doesn't happen. All right, well, that's pretty much it then. Unless we can sneak this ball from him. I don't think it's going to happen for us. Nah, time's ticking down. They might get one final attack, but surely we won't. Nah, that's going to be it. It's going to be full time. Well, we came back from 2-0 down. I cannot be upset with getting 2-2. We got 2 goals in 6 minutes, one through a penalty, which again was a fair penalty. But wow, 2 goals in 6 minutes, what a turnaround. Incredible stuff. Wow. You know what? Now that the game's over, I'm actually very happy that I was able to somehow pull out a point from that game. But again, Bournemouth not doing that great in the league right now. Away, maybe a game we could have won. But the fact that it's in the bloody end of December, I will take anything from the fucking games that are in the lead up to a transfer window. Player ratings now for that game. Man of the match went to Daniel Johnson with a 7.6, and you've got other players doing very well today, like Bentley getting a pretty high number. Abner did alright as well, I suppose, at times anyway, he did pretty well. And Ryblin actually was super influential in the game, had a lot to do, got a 7 in the end, but he didn't get a goal, didn't get an assist, and Daniel Johnson, I thought, probably did a little bit more than Ryblin. It was between those two today, so Daniel Johnson will get my man of the match as well. So mutual man of the matches from both myself and FIFA. 7.6 goes to his total, and I'm just happy that we pulled it. I'm just happy that from 2-0 down, we were able to pull out a draw. So, back-to-back man of the matches for Daniel Johnson in this episode. Not bad. Obviously, we've got that game against Charlton coming up. We're probably going to simulate that, do a little bit more player training as well. I haven't been showing you too much player training recently, but don't worry. I am still doing them, of course. But holy shit, what a bloody result this time. 3 A ratings, a B and a C from Gold Drills. Yeah, not bad at all. But anyway, we'll advance to the next game because it's one of the very rare games that we actually play about 2 or 3 days after a previous game, which is, hasn't happened much, but we will play that match. We are simming it, a home game against Charlton Athletic, and again, they've drawn their last 2 games, lost to Hull City, they've scored 1 goal in their last 3 games, they're not doing too great. I feel confident, we'll skip, 2-1 draw, or 2-1 draw, what am I talking about? I've drawn too many games recently. A 2-1 win. Alright, there we go. They picked up a goal, but it's Armstrong and Schwab. And the man of the match for that game again, it's the same fucking dude all the time, you know it, Kenny Prince Schwab with the 8.4. But this is it then, we will advance to January. We've also heard back from, or should I say, we also know who we're playing in the FA Cup now. We're back in a cup competition. We're playing Huddersfield in the 3rd round. We also just got news that Jack Dixon wants out as well, so we're going to get a few youth players that are starting to say that they want out as well, so we're going to promote a few players from out of my youth academy. So we'll start with Jack Dixon then. He doesn't have a super high overall, but that potential up in the 80s is definitely decent and probably good enough to definitely earn a contract. And again, we simulate to the very next day and hear that Ryan Tyson, another youth academy player, wants out. And again, he's another left winger and again doesn't have a super high overall, but that potential is mad. 88 minimum potential and 94. That could be higher than bloody... That's incredible. That potential could be higher than Kenny Prince Schwab when we first got him. You 100% know that I'm offering that guy a contract. Oh my God. Is there anybody else that wants to get a promotion? I think I know. Surely. One more. And it's going to be Hanny Thiele, whatever his name is. So yeah, that guy wants a promotion. And again, not a super high overall, but the potential is not that great. Low 70s. So yeah, maybe a player that I might be signing and then selling immediately. Anyway, guys, we've made it to the first FA Cup game, December the 31st. I only had the intentions of playing 2 games today, and we've already played them, so I'm honestly, and this would be hilarious if I were to get knocked out. It would actually be kind of funny if I got knocked out in both cup games in the first round, but still. We're going to simulate this game against Huddersfield. Don't hate me, but we're going to do it because I want to focus on transfers. I've got a lot planned for this transfer window, so we're going to simulate against Huddersfield. They're not a championship team, they're like a League One team. Hopefully we can get the job done, and of course we do. And of course it's Kenny Prince Schwab getting a goddamn hat-trick. And he gets a perfect 10 rating for it as well. It's been a while since someone got a perfect 10. We've already had someone get a hat trick in Adam Armstrong I think in the last episode. He didn't get a 10, he got a 9.8. But finally another 10, and of course it goes to KPS. It's not even going to be a contest in a second, but still, we've got a training injury unfortunately. Jack Brill is out with an ACL for 4 months. That is the second real long-term training injury that we picked up in only about a month or so. The last one was for Ryan Kent, now for bloody Jack Brill. Thankfully, when it comes to centre-backs, we do have very good amount of depth, so we should be able to cover for him well. Adara Bio is going to start alongside Webster now, but that's unfortunate. Jack Brill was definitely the most promising youth academy player that I'd had so far. But anyway, guys, on to the transfers. We are going to try to do some incredible stuff in this January transfer window. So let's begin with something that you probably aren't expecting. It's going to be a few trade offers. I've gone out and I found a couple of centre mids that are around about the certain level of a centre midfielder that I'm going to try to loan out, and to try to see if we can get them maybe pretty much with a straight swap, or maybe pay a little bit more for a slightly better player with better potential and better stats. So we've got John Bostock, again 71-25, halfway through the career, or halfway around about the max age that I'd really want to sign a player at. We've got João Petro as well, Karim Tafi as well, and Alan Brown, both centre midfielders that I'm going to try to trade one of my players for. That player, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be, wait a minute, I'm just trying to find him here, Adam Barton. He's a player that we were playing quite a fair bit in the first season, not as much in the second season, and this season he's barely gotten any time at all. And I feel like 26 years of age, 67 overall, not getting much game time. We could probably get a pretty decent player for him that could hopefully still grow, get toward mid-70s if possible, and has slightly better stats. So I'm going to try to trade all of those players for Barton. And now for the next ones, we've got 3 wingers now, left wingers. We don't actually have another left winger in the team apart from Kenny Prince Schwab. So I was hoping to get an actual proper left winger and trade for one of my other winged players, left midfield, right midfield, to actually get another proper left winger. We're going to go for Denon Lewis again. We've got Isaiah Brown, who just recently went to Real Madrid, so it might be a bit hard. And then we've also got a bloke called Romario Balde, or Baldi, or whatever it is. Either way, we'll figure it out, proper pronunciation, if we do sign him. And the player that I'm going to be attempting to trade to get some of these players is Gareth Evans. He's 66 overall, approaching 30 as well, so we'd like to probably sell him on. I think his time's come. And I know that he doesn't have a super high value compared to the players I'm going to try to trade for, which is why I'm sort of okay with paying maybe a little bit extra to get it over the line. Still waiting. I'm waiting for a bunch of, and there they are. Here we go. We've got an accept and a lot of unacceptables. Okay, well, let's see what we've got. First off, we've got some transfer offers. I'll address them super quick. We've got a lot of transfer offers for this man. I swear I don't have him transfer listed, and yet we're getting so many offers for him. It's incredible. I am happy with selling him now. I know he's 1969, could grow on to get pretty good, but I definitely want to raise some revenue now. So this is for centre midfielders, the trade of Barton, John Bostock. Apparently we need to pay 2 million more. I'm not sure about that. We have got an accept for João Pedro, which I probably am going to just go ahead with, which is fantastic. Karim Tafu, we're going to need to pay about 1 million more. And with Preston, we're going to need another 2 million more. So I think we're going to accept the trade for Adam Barton for João Pedro. I'm very happy with that. His obviously wage is just a little bit more than Adam Barton's, but still, I don't mind. Now for the wingers, we've got Denon Lewis. We've heard back from Watford. We need to pay 1 million more, which hopefully we could pay like half or so. And Real Madrid have pretty much flat out rejected for Isaiah Brown. We're still waiting for that other one. But anyway, we'll advance to the next game that we have against Birmingham. Maybe we'll hear back from a few other players. Youth player terminates contract and youth player terminates contract. I didn't even hear from them. Holy shit, man. They're just terminating contracts, like, without any notice. You know what? Just out of, like, fucking fear, I'm just going to sign this last guy. Fuck it. He's the only player that we've got left. Ryan Hurst. Welcome back into the team. One last game that I'm going to simulate, and yes, I know it's away, but take a look at their last couple of results. 3 losses in a row. One of them was a 5-1 loss to Hull City. That is a massacre. We've scored early through Johnson again, but they've got an equaliser back, obviously. Skip ahead. Holy shit. The team that have lost 3 in a row, fucking away games, OP. This is what happens, man, isn't it? I get too excited. The January transfer window comes around. I just want to make signings. I just want to focus on signings. And this is what fucking happens. I sim games, away games, against really shit teams and still lose. Man of the match for that game, fresh from injury as well, was Ryan Kent. So good for him. And look at this. We have a contract offer accepted for João Pedro. That's absolutely awesome. So we will make that trade happen immediately. We're paying 10 extra grand worth of wage, which in the end isn't all too much compared to what we have. So yeah, I'm super happy with that trade. We get a 71-year-old, bloody hell, I nearly did it, yeah, I know. We get a 71 overall player that is 1 year younger than Adam Barton and is about 4 overall higher, has better stats overall, well-rounded as well, and could probably grow to get to about mid-70s or so, which I'm very happy about. So we'll get back to the trade of Gareth Evans as well for either Lewis or Baldy or Baldy or whatever his name is, but still, we're going to hopefully try to get Denon Lewis here, still on the cheap. They want 1.7 mil for him. They asked for about 1.1 or so. I'm going to offer 600 plus Evans, so that could hopefully work. And as for Romario, we're going to have to break the bank a little bit to get him. I'm going to offer 1.2 plus Evans, so a little bit more, double plus the extra what we're giving for Lewis. But yeah, that's what I'm going to go for him. Are we going to hear back from... Holy shit, we're getting a lot of transfer offers right now. Transfer offer right there. Bang for Adam Armstrong, Rolly Bonavacia, and Ben Close. It's crazy. It's just kicking off, man. I will show you this, though. Mingoya, the centre-back that we got in the free agents at the start of the season, we're going to sell him for 2.8. We didn't... all we had to do was pay his wages, and now we're getting 2.8 for him. It's amazing. If we did hang on to him for longer, we could have got more for him. Yes, I am aware of that. But at the same time, I'm okay with selling him. We've got plenty of depth at the centre-back position, and we need the funds now to hopefully bring in some sick players. We've only got a few days until this Hull City game, and no matter what, I'm going to leave it there. But we hear back from Watford, transfer offer unacceptable. We need to go a little bit higher. and they've also rejected us for Romario Balde because they've accepted, okay, he's going to another team. And it turns out as well, by the way, that Denton Lewis just fucked off to Hull City as well. I was trying to put in another transfer offer for him, and it turns out it was too late because someone else had bought him as well. So we are not going to be able to trade Gareth Evans, unfortunately. Maybe we'll just try to sell Gareth Evans flat out and get the funds in for him, and then again make some pre-contract signings. So I've just gone in to see how much wage I could possibly have, and it's just around about 70 grand at the moment. Now with that 70 grand, I'm going to make my first pre-contract signing, and it's going to be a central midfielder. And these are the two choices that I'm torn between. We've got Morgan Sanson, 79 overall, 23 years of age. He's got super well-rounded stats. Obviously, a lot of green stats there. A lot of stats around 70 or above 70, which is tremendous. Has some decent defending stats as well, which is sensational. And again, his wage is 60 grand, so pretty decent. And we're getting a player that'd be $14 million value straight away at the start of next season. The other centre midfielder is Kasami, who has already played in the Championship and played in the Premier League with Fulham, I believe, but still. He's 80, a little older, of course, but he does have a slightly higher overall. He's got a slightly higher value as well, and some of the stats that he have are incredible. Like the short passing, 89, the long passing about 79 as well. Long shots is crazy, the shot power is crazy, the ball control is insane in the 90s. Doesn't have as great physical attributes like pace and stuff like that. Decent stamina still. Not as good defending stats, but again, he's a centre midfielder. So yeah, it's interesting. There are ups and downs. There are pros and cons to signing both players, but Kasami is also 60 grand as well. So really, I'm kind of torn between either getting Morgan Sanson or Kasami. I definitely like to get both, but I completely understand that I don't have all the money in the world, and I will not be able to probably get both of them. So this is what I'm asking for you guys. I want you to put in the comments down below. I want you to share with me on Twitter and all that who you think I should get, Morgan Sanson or Kasami. Who do you think I should sign? Only a few days left. I'm hoping to get the money back or another transfer offer. Yep, player sold. So Mingoia is sold for 2.8. That means we got 2.5 mil. That hopefully means that we can get more players in on pre-contracts, obviously. As a matter of fact, that extra funds means that we're up to 120. That's sweet. So technically, if we wanted, we could get both centre midfielders, but there are other players in that shortlist that I do want to get on pre-contracts. And advancing to the final day, it's been very, very busy, but bang, we have made it. And we have one little notification or one little email, and it's just for a press conference, whatever. Okay, we've made it to the end of the episode. And at the end of it all, we're actually left in a bit of a good situation, but at the same time, not a great situation. We've fallen out of the top two in the Championship. Hull City, the team that we're about to play, are above us, equal on points, but have a higher goal difference. It's going to get pretty interesting in that game. It's a must-win for us, obviously. They've got a 3-goal higher goal difference, and we really need to start getting back up in that top two. It is getting jam-packed in this series. There is so much going on, it is crazy. But before we leave you, let's do one quick recap of the J-Bucks medal tally. Here we go. Currently in 5th position for the J-Bucks medal is Rolly Bonavacia on 16.1. In 4th position is Daniel Bentley on 17.9. In 3rd position is Adam Armstrong on 25.7. In 2nd position is Daniel Johnson on 46.8. And still leading the race for the J-Bucks medal is Kenny Prince Schwab on 78.6. His lead is absolutely mental, but there are still those who can challenge him and can oppose him still. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. That's going to do it for the episode. Don't forget, guys, Sanson or Kasami. Let me know in the comments. Let me know on Twitter. Let me know everywhere. And until next time, have a good one.